This is now the moment. I have to be really honest when I feel like a slacker. I've done panels across the country with students, and I moved always in the panels by their intellect, their courage, and their sophistication, and I know this panel won't disappoint with that at all. I could actually read their bios to you, but on the interest of time, I've asked them to briefly introduce themselves to you, and they're also going to include 3 adjectives that best describe them. So we have Jordan, who's going to go first, then Amira, and Jason. So Jordan, take it away.
First off, thank you all for being here. I'm very appreciative of being here myself, and thank you for inviting me. First off, my name is Jordan Brown. I am a graduate of the 2006 to can everyone hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I am a graduate of the 2006 to 2010 class of Early College in Lorain, Ohio, and I did my undergraduate work at Case Western Reserve University in Cleveland, Ohio, and I graduated with my Associate of Science from Early College and my biochemistry BA at Case Western. Currently, I'm at Ohio University, Heritage College of Osteopathic Medicine, and I'm studying to be an anesthesiologist. So I'm just a first
I'm already a slacker. Go for it. 3 adjectives.
3 adjectives. I had to write them down so I don't forget, but I actually thought about it. I'm very family-oriented. That's something very close to me. Altruistic, and I think that's why I'm going into the medical field. And present.
Can you explain the last one?
I am enjoying where I'm at right now as best as I can and know how to.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Amira.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you again for inviting me. Thank you for having me here. It's an honor. So my name is Amira Daugherty. Again, I'm a senior at DeKalb Early College Academy, about an hour and a half from here. So this is my final year. I regret to say, because I have loved every minute of being in DECA, from staying up late till like 4 o'clock in the morning doing homework to the college years that I'm currently in. Let me see. So where I am now, currently, once again, I'm a senior. I am a competitor. I just got back yesterday from a singing competition where I won first place. I'm a Coca-Cola scholar. Finally, how I got where I am is my family and my school. I wanted to give a shout out to my advisor over there, who is Miss Hall. Can you stand up, Miss Hall? I wanted to do that earlier, but I just really appreciate her and Miss Body, Mr. Connor, everyone who's in my school and who's had a hand in my life, because all of them take the time to be those dynamic teachers and counselors that they were talking about earlier. The 3 adjectives: I'm talkative, I'm competitive, and I'm compassionate.
Thank you so much, Amira. Jason.
Hi, my name is Jason Gilmore. I attended Youngstown Early College. I graduated in 2012. I am currently a senior at Youngstown State University, getting my bachelor's in biology, and I'll be receiving that in May. And I will be planning to go to grad school at YSU at the moment. I say at the moment because the first opportunity I get to go to grad school somewhere else, I'm running. I've been in Ohio all my life, so I am ready to go. And after grad school, I will be attending med school. I want to be a pediatrician. I am 22 years old. I am the oldest of 11 siblings. I have 7 brothers and 4 sisters. And I am also very family oriented, so he took one of my adjectives. And I'm very sociable, and I'm also a competitor. And how I got here today, early college was an amazing experience for me. Early college was the start of my future. So I thank God for the opportunity as He is head of my life, and I thank Him for having me here. So this is amazing, and I'm loving every minute of it.
So it sounds like the 3 of you also with medicine, or did you share with us what you wanted to do?
I actually didn't. So in May, I'll be graduating with my high school diploma and my associate's degree in criminal justice. And And I want to be a lawyer. I wanted to be a lawyer since I was 8. So,
Okay, so 22, 18,
23.
23, okay, incredible kids. I shouldn't say kids, incredible young people. So we're going to go a little bit down the road, and then I'd like to have a conversation with you as well. So we'll start with you, Jason. You shared a little bit of, you have a lot of kids in your family. Are you the first in your family to attend or attend college and graduate from college?
Yes, I am the first in my family to attend a college and get my associate's degree at the time I received my high school diploma, and I am the first to go through college and get ready to complete 4 years.
Okay, Amira?
in my immediate family, yes, I'll be the first one to complete a degree program. Although both of my parents did attend, neither of them finished, but they're going back to try to finish.
Because of your influence, I'm assuming.
I hope so.
We're going to go with that story.
I'm in a similar boat as Jason, with a first-year generation and first graduate with a degree.
So I'm actually a first-gen college kid as well, and I know that both the struggles with that, as well as the fact that there are times when I think back. So I grew up in tenement housing in a large city in Connecticut, and very often I'll look back and like when I was at my federal role, I would walk into the White House and I'd say, well, not bad for a girl from Waterbury. So hopefully each of you will be able to say at some point, not bad for a kid from Youngstown, for example. So, and we'll make sure you see that there's life outside of the snow belt as well. So talk a little bit about your choice of early college, high school, all three of you, and I don't care who starts. Did you have other choices, or was it somebody who led you there, and did you go kicking and screaming, or did you see it as an opportunity? And be as candid as possible. Whoever wants to start.
I'll go first. I was actually raised by my grandmother, and it was her push that kind of pushed me in the direction of going to early college. I guess at the time I was very young and didn't see the benefit at that time, but definitely once I was in the program, I would say about 2 years is when I actually started to push myself rather than having that push from the person who raised me.
Did you, and the other two can answer this as well, did you have friends who went? Would that have made a difference if 6 of your friends said, well, we're going to go, so you go as a group?
To be very honest, my grandmother definitely kept me close.
Okay.
So the friends that I had were her friends. I can still hear her say, you always in grown folks' business, so that was where I was at.
I love your humor. Either Jason or Amira? Either one.
Well, for me, I didn't even know early college existed. I was in 8th grade, and I was like, I'm not going to a homeschool. I refused. And so I was...
Can you talk about, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but could you say why?
It was because everyone that I met there told me, you know, if you love school, like I always have loved school, you don't want to go. Because the teachers try, or they tried there, and I've met some of them, so I know that's true, but a lot of the kids will drag you down, you know, and demotivate you. So I really didn't want to go somewhere like that. So I was looking at 2 options, a performing arts school and a school that was like an hour from my house. And then my dad was like, there's an early learning something up the street. So we looked it up, and I kept reading and reading about DECA, and I was like, I have to apply. So that's how I ended up getting interested in the school and agonizing over the application and everything. But so it was a push from my parents and myself really wanting to go.
Mine is a little bit different. As I said, I am a very sociable person, so I was in middle school and I went to an all-boys school. It was pretty much torture, and but I...
Was that a choice from family that you went to that school?
Yes, yes. So I went to all-boys school, and me and a couple of fellas, we got really close. So when it came to 8th grade, my mom actually had found out about early college. So they were all talking about going to Cheney. That was the popular high school in Youngstown. You know, all the popular people went there. You know, all the cutest girls and the popular boys were there. So that's where I wanted to go. But so my mom found out about early college, and she told me about it. I'm like, I don't want to go there. She's like, well, you're going to go to this interview. I said, okay. So in my mind, I want to go to this interview, and I'm not going to act like myself. I'm going to act very boring. I don't want to get accepted, and that's what it is. So I go to the interview, and I'm there, and I'm being like very nonchalant. Like my mom is noticing it, and all this stuff. But because my grades were so high and I had got a good score on some tests in the 8th grade, I got an acceptance letter. So I'm in my room and I just hear my mom screaming on the phone with my dad, like, he got accepted, he got accepted. I was on fire. It's so funny because I literally remember, like, I'm not even lying to you guys. I was so upset that I got accepted to early college because I wanted to be with my friends. In 8th grade, you don't realize the importance of going to college that's offering you all that they did. So, like Jordan, it took me about 1.5 years to realize, like, this is amazing, and I'm so happy that I ended up going.
Great, thank you, and thanks for your candor as well. So when you got to early college, high school, I don't know how many of you remained friends socially with some of your other age mates who were going to a different high school. Did you understand what differences there were in early college, high school, and if so, can you elaborate on 1 or 2 of them that you think is absolutely essential that makes early college worthwhile?
Well, I have a perfect example. Something that was different that I didn't realize because I wasn't at the original high school that's a part of the area was prom. And so I guess at first I was like, oh, we don't have a prom, that's okay. But then looking back and in that moment when other people were talking to me, family members, they were saying you have to go to prom. And then I ended up going to 2 proms. And I think that
Did you like advertise yourself and say like I'm a prom? Just because you knew people and you went to the prom. Okay.
So at that time, I guess the extracurricular activities weren't 100% ironed out for our early college system, and so I didn't know what opportunities I had available at that time.
Did you have an opportunity to go to an extracurricular activity or sporting team at the local high school?
Yes, I was part of the football team.
Oh, okay. That's great to know. Okay.
So, something I noticed completely different from, because I actually kept the same friends. I am still hanging with the same friends. And I appreciate them because I'm much different than them, and they've never judged me or changed on me because of the career path that I wanted to take. So what I noticed different from going to early college and still being friends with them and hearing about what was going on at Cheney is something that Amira said about your surroundings and being influenced by that. When I was at early college, we all have the same interests. So we all motivated each other, we all helped each other, we all focused on each other versus if I was getting stories from my friends from Cheney, it was a whole lot of negativity going on that I feel as though had I would have went there, it would have affected me in a different way than my experience at early college. So that negative energy I feel was completely different.